Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to GrowedUpGeek Gaming, your home for narrative and roleplay-focused Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition live play campaigns. Tonight is Wednesday, which means it is our high-level limited campaign, Dynasty of Dragons. Before we get into another big episode, we'll do some quick intros, do a recap of last week's, and then jump right into it. I will start. I am Manny at GrowedUpGeek on your social media, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. If you like what we do here, give us a like, follow, subscribe, high five, fist bump, a little pat on the butt. We give consent. We love the support. We love to hear from people. Let us know that you like what we do here. All right. Enough about me. Let us get to our amazing cast, the Wednesday Chaos crew. Let's start with Eric. Gib had a very quick kind of redemption arc last week from kind of goat for blowing up the wagon to kind of savior at the end with a little bit of banishment. Time to set up quite the devious play, as everybody sees still on the owlbear. So tell us a little bit about Gib. It's your third or fourth day with this party. Way more exciting than your previous adventures. You feeling like this is a promotion, or would you rather go back to looking for nothing?
Well, I mean, we'll see. So Gib is really excited to be here, and he got to stretch some muscles that he hadn't had a chance to do in the previous sessions. So had a little bit of combat, a little bit of casting. It was all good. He's feeling real refreshed. Yeah, he's looking forward to heading out into the wilderness.
All right, the grasslands of Thay await. All right, let us slide over to our Oath of the Dragon Slayer Paladin, a subclass we worked on just for this show. Raz, tell us about Daemion, and yeah, you guys seem to be fighting very well as a unit, which pleases your dungeon daddy in this scenario. You're mounted. You're going to be heading out into Thay. You feeling pretty good about this walk through the crazy land of wizards?
Yeah, I mean, with some quick thinking last session and a well-timed counterspell, we ended up with our first real lead in what feels like ages.
Not at the hands of Lady Gwendolyn either, so hey.
Not even, to mention that woman. Yeah, no, we finally have some real information, and that's refreshing to somebody who just wants to track down the next target and get this over with. It's nice to have something to go on for once.
All right, not going so blind into the hex crawl today. Let us slide over to another new member of the team. Tim, tell us a little bit about Umdar, and then same thing as Gib. Previously, Lady Gwendolyn sent you out to not much success. She meets you up with this team, and now it's all combat, exploding wagons, abominations. Is this the life you were searching for, making your people proud?
Umdar is still questioning quite what Lady Gwendolyn's motivations were. The new companions that Umdar has made have been pretty cagey about what they're actually on about. So not quite what Umdar thought she was signing up for.
All right. Off into the magical land of wizards we go. Last and not least, let us go to Nick. Tell us a little bit about Banquo and Scrolls. We've been you got quite a bit. You met a bard last week. Got a scroll that some wizards couldn't wait to get rid of. Feeling pretty good, yeah?
Yeah. He is definitely collecting his preferred loot, and also, like Daemion, he's glad that there's a solid lead and that at least the investigatory part of this one might be over, and now it's just getting down to the nitty-gritty of finding the shit.
Okay. All right. Last week, the party fresh off of the exploding wagon carrying scrolls back from Thay, set out, continued through the rest of the Aglarond wilderness, encountering some weird fish monsters in a river, a bard, yeah, and then arriving at the edge of Aglarond and the Thay border, they encountered a well-secured building, two monsters angling to get in, and mentioning a name that has not been heard out loud, Illithrax. Daemion instantly recognizing this and putting two and two together, saw this as a strong clue. Inside the fortified building were two mages who had made their way from Thay after stealing some loot from an abandoned mansion that was supposedly chock full of scrolls. And the two monsters outside had been chasing them for days relentlessly, as if they were not allowed to steal certain things. And before they teleported, they realized that they were no longer in Thay. A moment of relief came over them, and they teleported out, but not before. They got a few answers, and the scroll that apparently had caused them all their troubles, they were happy to be rid of it. And, of course, our guy Banquo was happy to take it. No, yeah, it's cool. Unique situation to you guys. Sorry it sucked for you. This is going to be awesome. And so we will pick it up right there in the secure building just along the border of Thay. The two wizards having teleported out, the two abominations outside having been dispatched with nothing more than just a little damage to one of the walls. And with that, we will pick it up with the party. Your two wizards are gone. Banquo, you have this scroll in a weird black vellum in a script that you recognized from flashing on the monsters a little while back, still in the forest. And it's quiet. The sunshine still kind of hits in on this side of the very clear line between here and Thay, while just dreary clouds blotting out the sun and obscuring any vision of the sky await in front of you. What would you like to do? Scroll in hand as they hand it to you, right as they dip out.
Guess I'll just stash it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Banquo stashes the scroll. Is anybody outside? Is that Peduncle's own token?
Yes.
Okay. So Peduncle's outside. Everybody inside. You can see it's getting late in the day. What would anybody like to do before resting or heading out?
Yeah, I mean, we've finally got a lead, but looks like it's still several days from here. Doesn't make any sense to try and push on as we are. Not going to get there any faster.
Yeah, I agree. A rest will be helpful. I can prepare a few new spells for the day ahead. It might also be maybe worth thinking about what we have with us, and is there anything that we can kind of forage from this building that might help us on a bush trek?
I mean, it looks like some rations, a little bit was left over. They seem to be just kind of trying to preserve any kind of sustenance they had. They were prepared to be locked in that place for a while, apparently. So there's a couple little bit of rations. Doesn't look like any water or anything like that. It just looks like the scarcest little bit.
Yeah.
What are these white rectangles, actually?
They're like desks covered in like tarps.
Hmm.
I definitely want to take the rations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outpost is not used very often.
Okay.
It's not
Are
outpost
there any
season.
small trinkets laying around somewhere? Like, I don't know. Anything that can fit in my bag that will tie us to this building so that we can get back here if necessary. I'm thinking, I don't know. Not like a brick, but like a piece of a sconce or something.
Well, I mean, we just had two big mindless brutes carving holes in the walls. I think you can probably find a rock.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Or the tears of the wizards. I don't know.
Huh.
Those are tears of joy, man. They were happy to be out of here. We gone. We ran 4 days to get away from those things while carrying this, and now, fuck it, we don't want it.
Huh.
So have we searched these desks that are covered in tarps yet? If we like pull the tarps back, are there any desk drawers?
There's a couple.
Or they? Okay.
Mostly just things about Thay, like a map of southern Thay,
I'll take that.
and a compass as well.
Cool.
Definitely.
Umdar will take the compass.
All right.
Awesome.
Honestly, desks aside, the tarps themselves might actually be of some kind of use. Big ass piece of cloth like that is kind of uncommon, if you ask me.
Yeah, especially if we have the uncle to help carry the load of some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's not even close to being
Did we end up-
overweight.
Yeah, good point. Did we end up getting the bag of holding from the temple?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
Never mind.
Yeah.
that.
Well, even those have limits.
Yeah, it was like 64 cubic feet or something.
Yeah, only up to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Manny, is the compass just a traditional looking
Yep.
Magnetic pole compass?
Ye-
Okay.
So the door that we entered through, looks like some kind of metal door. Yeah.
Yes.
Does it open in or out?
It's gonna if you're on the outside, it's gonna open it's gonna open out. There you go.
Well, somebody had mentioned wanting to examine the area. If that's something you want to do before sundown, I don't have anything against it. Otherwise, we might as well just make camp now.
Well, maybe forage, for whatever, but also water. Probably a good idea.
You gonna go wander around?
I mean, limited
Okay.
wandering.
You make your way kind of behind the little outpost. There's a little trail and a well. Must be where they get their water from. The path leads, essentially right back to the building.
Okay. Pick up some water.
Yeah, that keeps it simple.
Yeah.
Might as well just fill all our water skins. I'm assuming each of you has one.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to speak of, like food-wise. No seeds, nuts, none of that. The only wildlife you've encountered has been freakishly grotesque. So, I'm not sure if that's your course of action.
Gross.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah, I mean, I think we can probably just call it a night.
Okay. All right. You settle in. A peaceful night. As if anybody was to look outside, The odd cloud cover that obscures the sun during the day is gone at night. The skies over Aglarond and Thay look uniform. And off in the way distance, in the dark, you see what looks like an odd, kind of purple glow. Almost like an aurora.
Aurora Sorceralis.
Nice. Nice. Morning comes. As the sun peeks in through the glory holes of stabbiness in the wall, you almost get the impression that the storm, the clouds over Thay were a temporary thing. But nope, just like the day before, just a clear line of demarcation where sun ends and just clouds and gloom begin. And it's about 110 feet away from the door.
Well, Gibb's gonna spend some time in prayer and meditation and learn a couple or prepare a couple new spells.
Okay.
We got a full rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, once Daemion finishes his trance, he'll quietly head outside to work on side projects without hopefully disturbing anybody.
Okay.
Hang out with Peduncle.
Good boy. It's a good boy. You'll get him today. Today you'll stomp somebody.
Hang out with your nay out.
Banquo, anything in the morning to get ready?
I think just fit on my armor and maybe do some light reading of these scrolls to, I don't know, look over them. Don't really have
Sound out the big
spells to
words.
prepare or extra time to do anything, so I'll probably just be lazy and wake up at the last minute possible.
Are we leaving? Cool. Umdar, anything in the morning? Gibbs in meditation and prayer. Banquo's just kind of delaying getting up. Daemion's outside with Peduncle. What do you do in the morning?
I'm sorry, asking Umdar.
Yeah.
Umdar is just kind of going with the flow, but I guess she'll consult the... Did we have written directions from the bard or just spoken directions?
He told you.
Okay. So we have this map now. Can we maybe take a look? And Banquo, do we have any frame of reference for what the bard told us
Let me look real quick.
compared to what we see on the map? Kind DM.
Oh, there it goes. I'm guessing the red path is what we're going to be.
That's at the actual border of Thay.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not exactly sure what in character I know.
Do we have a specific location that we're heading for, or were we just told to make our way into the Feywild?
Head east to the plateau, follow it all the way to the mansion.
Okay.
Guess it's kind of a you'll know it when you see it type deal.
So the plateau, is that the opposite end of the the area to the right? Okay.
I think it's this thing.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my compass then and try to get my bearings.
Okay.
I'll
Just
hold up the
kinda-
map with you and
Yeah.
Well, good news that river is there then. Worst case scenario, we should be able to follow it upstream to the
Mhm.
plateau.
yeah. if we get ourselves if it's a little trickier to get through, then yeah, that's a good point. That's one thing that we'll know.
Well, I'm not much of a survivalist myself, but at least like to get set out on the right foot. First step is the most important step on any journey, right?
I love that.
Depends on how important the journey is,
and when you think it started, for that matter.
I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, sometimes it's the last step that's the most important.
yeah.
Let's see. Okay, let's get back to this.
But definitely the first and the last step are the key steps.
Okay.
It's not the journey; it's the destination.
It's the friends you make along the way.
Ends justify the means. Is that what
It's the meals you eat along the way, not the friends.
Sarah Howard Johnson? That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Aren't you an orc? Aren't they the same thing?
All right.
Friends and meals.
Yeah.
Half of the time, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
You've seen the map. You took a little look at it. You got your little bit of bearings. Gib, prayer, meditation, Banquo, sleeping it off. We ready to go?
I think so.
All right. Off into Thay you go. Continue down the wide, well-trodden dirt road that seems to just completely come to an absolute definitive end. As you step over, this overwhelming smell of ozone just hits you like lightning has just struck. Your hairs like all stand up on your body. You have this very like tangible like feeling of being just overwhelmed. Daemion, Gibb, and Banquo, you will recognize this as just the rush of the power of your own particular magic. It just feels amplified and just absolutely like tangible for the first time. You can literally feel it coursing through your veins. And it's a rush. It's intoxicating. Holy shit, this is awesome. And it keeps going. You just have this like heightened sense as you begin to walk through the very dry, like just beat down grasslands of Thay in front of you. All right, so real quick for everybody's watching, we are going to be doing a hex crawl tonight. You saw a little bit of the map just a minute ago. Here it is again. Who from you is going to be in charge of rolling?
I volunteer the monk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
The wisest of us.
Okay.
+3 survival checks. So
Okay.
it's not the best.
Better than mine.
We discovered last session it was the best among us.
I also have a +3, or Gib does.
I'm gonna, before you start, I'm going to inspire you and say, we're gonna be led by the wise old monk. Who would have known? Who would have thunk? And I'll give you, yeah.
Is that a spell or an ability?
It's an ability. It's bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And it'll be an extra D10.
D10, you say.
What's the duration? Is it just until the next rest?
It's 10 minutes actually, so it probably won't even be super relevant since this is like a day-long check.
Damn, I thought inspiration would be better than that.
Yeah.
We'll also do it like
Just
in the
bardic.
big macro too. Everything basically transpires like 2 hours, probably about 5 hours at a time. So burn them spell slots, homie. All right, what did we get for our survival check?
It's not going to be a one for the record books.
Oh no.
So with the plus D10, That is 19 plus 3, 22.
Okay, that's not that bad. All right.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, not for the record books, no, but we get the job done.
This looks like our surest path forward, friends.
You head off, and very quickly, as the kind of leader and point person, as you trek across Thay, your compass becomes useless very quickly. It spins wildly for no rhyme or reason. Everybody else, that tangible, magical feeling just persists and is almost probably becoming annoying at this point. Being really jacked up on caffeine, you know it's probably going to end, and that's going to be terrible. And you're coming to that realization. And as you head out into this cloudy, gloomy land before you, the dry grassland very quickly kind of turns to a damp swamp. Just fallen trees, standing water. It's not attractive. And it gets like noticeably warmer. Like it's hot, it's humid, it stinks from the swamplands. And as you make your way, eventually you come to this body of stagnant water. And what appears to be an abandoned camp with 3 dead bodies covered in blood.
Can Gib tell if they're freshly dead?
From there, probably not.
From there, like we need to get closer.
Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9. So yeah, it's like 45 feet to the body.
Does Thorn happen to see anything alive from his position like 100 feet above my head?
What's Thorn's? Give me a perception check for Thorn. Okay. No, he does not. Daemion,
You're doing a good job, buddy.
Daemion, is that where you are?
Yeah, I just was just replacing my token.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the bodies are covered in blood. There's like stuff everywhere. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll move forward like now to about 20 feet away from the body, see if I can start seeing anything.
Okay.
More detailed. I'll be looking for like what they're wearing, that kind of thing.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Motherfucker was almost on a 17. 13.
13. The bodies appear to be like slashed, not like precise like strike, but like multiple like claw marks in them. The bodies appear to be pretty savaged. They're all wearing just robes. And one of them has what appears to be a bag that's also been like ripped open.
I was about to say, like, I hate to say it, guys, but they are most certainly dead. And whatever's in there, they don't need it anymore.
Yep. I'm just are there any tracks here? Like bear tracks or weird demon-y looking tracks or little skittering tracks like a giant bug or something?
I honestly thought you were gonna ask, are there any trees? And I'm like, bruh.
There looks like some of the kind of, there's a section where the tread of the grass like is all going like one direction.
And us without a ranger to get down and do the fucking full-on Aragorn CSI moment.
Umdar is gonna kneel down where she stands and put her palm on the ground, close her eyes, and make an active perception check to see if she can sense anything.
Do a little aid on that.
Okay.
Or sorry, not aid, guidance. Right, guidance is the ability check one. Get a D4.
Add a D4 to the roll. So 15. Not a great roll.
Not a thing.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna move up towards the campfire and use my divine sense to see if there are any celestials, fiends, or undead in the immediate area.
You reach out like through the force, and you definitely get some bad vibes. But no fiend, celestial, fae, or
Undead.
Undead.
All right. Well, they're not zombies.
That's good. I guess we'll start searching the bodies for any loot.
Okay.
I mean, ID so we can tell their families.
Of course.
Gib, just given that there's like a bunch of bodies torn up, is gonna, as an action, do vigilant blessing on himself to give himself advantage on his next initiative roll.
Okay.
You really got to start doing that in the morning, dude.
Is that a
Yeah, I know.
spell?
No, it's an ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like get up, brush my teeth, vigilant blessing.
All right.
Just have the blessing set as an alarm.
Don't lie, you didn't brush your
Wake up to someone to the blessing shouting automatically
teeth.
Hey Alexa, cast vigilant blessing.
at 6 a.m.
Casting Spirit Guardians. No! All right. Banquo, as you start to go through the body, you're going to see a crudely drawn map with a path very similar to the one you were given by the bard. And the biggest takeaway is that if there were anything in, like, on this body's person, it's been torn to shreds. Like, very little flesh, anything remains except, like, a skeleton that has been savaged by, like, a giant creature.
It's pretty fucking metal. Yeah, I'll let everybody know, like, these, yeah, exactly. 2 shreds, they say.
Help myself.
Okay.
So you mentioned you someone observed that the grass was like laid flat, likely by whatever these monsters are.
It's going to be kind of wide, and it's going to, like, come like this way.
Oh, okay.
Is that some murky, gross water?
Yes, it is. Some dank, stinky, stagnant water and a swamp that is becoming quite warm.
Algae bloom. Come join us, holy man.
Not sure that I'm all that interested in getting any closer to the water. Do we think is this we take another look at the map? Okay, so we're in the Umber Marsh area.
It seems to be.
Good.
Seems like regardless, we have to get to the other side of the marsh before we can make any real progress.
Yeah.
Is there any watercraft visible along the shoreline?
It's not so much a lake as just kind of a little bog of standing water.
Okay.
Oh shit! I see a skidoo.
It's the end of Police Academy 3.
No, you need one of those Louisiana Delta.
Oh,
What is it? Airboats. Or whatever.
airboats. Like Gator.
What are you thinking, Daemion? Go around it instead of through it?
I mean, yeah, I'd prefer not to get my feet wet, if you know what I mean.
Well, how about we go over it? I can cast Water Walk.
How long will that last us?
1 hour. If we think
We
can
see
make
the
it.
other side.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. It sounds suspicious, Manny.
What, on my part?
I feel like I feel like he's hiding something from us.
It's the Feywild. The other side might not actually be the other side.
We're not in the Feywild.
Yeah.
We're in Thay.
The
We're-
Feywild.
Yes, Thay, the Feywild.
Oh,
It's the Great
Thay.
Value brand.
Kirkland's signature Feywild.
So how far? I mean, does it look like we can get across it in an hour?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Well, if we walk over the water, we have a chance of not disturbing anything that's in it.
Yeah, water walking's a good spell because we'll just pass right over it as if it were solid ground.
Yeah, and you could even save at least one slot by. It's a ritual, right? You say,
It is. I can ritual cast it. Yeah.
so you probably want to ritual cast it once and then regular cast it 3 times so that it doesn't. Because otherwise, by the time you get done with the other 3 people, you're already halfway through one of the water walk castings.
Well, it says up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range gain this ability for the duration.
Well, shit. I thought it was like one.
Yeah,
each.
no, it's a multicast. Nick. I
Yeah.
thought you knew that.
Fuck yeah. No, I've never done it.
No, but I mean ritual casting. It's a good idea since we're just hanging by a campfire anyway.
Yeah.
As-
Looks like we're about to be mobbed. Though.
As you come out from behind these trees that have been corresponding to these dice rolls I've been doing back here, 4 well-armed, hooded figures. We just want to start by saying we didn't kill those travelers. We're not murderers. We're just thieves. Leave us everything you have, and nobody has to get hurt.
Unfortunately for you, I have no such compunction.
Yeah. Somebody has to get hurt.
Well, if that will be that, then I imagine you can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Great.
Only if they're gonna try and use violence to take what they want, in which case they would be murderers.
Right.
Hope you did. Yeah, you did a lot better than I did. I got a 10.
Fucking hell. God damn it.
Did you net 1 for them?
I did not, but it is not becoming of their stat block where they're going to go in initiative. Let's just put it like that.
Did they want to go first?
I mean, they wanted to show some initiative. They are serious with their intentions, but now it looks like they're kind of waffling.
Will they get for announcing their presence and trying to be peaceful about the robbery? Don't
Yeah,
worry.
Very
You won't make that
business-oriented
mistake
here.
again.
I'm so confused about that statement. Like, we're not murderers, we're just thieves, and then proceeds to fight us to take
Well,
our
they're not.
stuff.
They don't have the intention of killing you. They're just going to take your shit.
We'll see
Yeah.
about that.
No?
Also, they didn't say they were gonna like fight us. All Manny said was roll for initiative. So we can play it any way we want.
All right. What did everybody get?
Got a 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a 20.
Kid, not messing around.
So did Umdar.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and assume Umdar goes first.
More
+4.
dexterous.
Yes. Okay. Daemion?
15.
15. Banquo?
And
10?
Yep.
All right, so Banquo really doesn't want to go. Oops.
he's still sleepy.
All right. So these 4 well-armed bandits appear. Is that what I got? Indeed. Monsters go last. If you want to do it, you want to update the post-it. They got an 8. 4 bandits come out from behind giant roots above ground and hollowed out trees that have fallen. Umdar, you are first to act. Let me go and get them labeled. You've got 2 relatively close, and then 2 kind of on the far side of the camp. Umdar, you're first to go. What would you like to do?
So, Umdar get a good look at these fools when she hears them rustling behind her.
You know, they got cloaks over their hoods, you know, over their faces, trying to obscure their appearance as much as possible.
Okay. Umdar is going to turn and to the ones on the above her on the map, and in a intimidating tone, say, announce that you better think twice before you reach out to strike again. You better think twice before you strike us. Something much more satisfying than that, but
most people just give up when we draw steel on them.
You ain't that guy.
Nah, we'll see.
So it's an 8 on the die plus my intimidation check. Hold on a sec. Apologies. Oh, this character sheet is not doing me any favors. Yeah, so 12. Sorry.
Yeah, no, they're just gonna laugh it off.
Okay, I'm gonna use my draconic presence to re-roll the check,
Okay.
and that's a nat 20, so 24.
Okay. They're going to back up a little bit. Slightly unsure of what's going on. Well, I guess they won't now because it's not their turn.
And before I wrap up my turn, I'll say, kind of seeing the fear in their eyes, are you responsible for this mess?
Told you we didn't kill nobody.
It's like the first thing they said to us.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll end on Dar's turn.
All right. Gib, next to act.
Damn. So, first thing Gibb's gonna do is cast a little bit of bless on all of his companions here.
Okay.
So, so that gives you, yeah. What was it? You can roll an extra D for that. Includes myself, obviously, right? Right.
You'll have to upcast it for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
first
because it's
level
only
is
3. That's right.
targets.
Yep. I cannot count apparently, because we are 4. Yes, I'm not. I'll just keep it at first level. You all can have it.
Very generous.
And then, he's gonna bonus action cast, and I don't know where that accent is coming from. Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's not. He's not going to do that. He's going to save some of his spell slots. He's going to just move up to this guy, which he can do. And he's just going to attack him.
Okay.
Because why not? Like, he does not care for thieves. He spends his life ensuring that the roads are safe from bandits. So this is like really digging in personal to him. So it's gonna swing at that battle axe.
All right.
Didn't you just cast Bless?
Oh, that's my action, right? Shit.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. Damn. All right. Well, I'm just gonna stand here and be menacing then. What else can I do for bonus actions? Yeah. Actually, you know what I will do? I will yeah, just Twilight Sanctuary. Get some temporary hit points up here. Because no shit, that's an action too. Alright, no, I'm just gonna be menacing.
Just gonna menace. Glare.
I'm gonna glare at them.
All right.
Glaring is also an action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that shield out.
If you
You
squint,
know, get
it's a
that
full
axe
action.
ready.
All right. Daemion, it is you.
All right, I figure this is worth a shot. So I'm gonna call out to them. I know you're not the ones that killed these people, but what did could come crawling out of that water at any time. So I suggest you flee, or else the lucky ones among you will die by my blade. In an attempt to intimidate them into running away.
Are you Are you scaring them, or are you trying to like ration with them? Does it matter?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I think it's kind of both, isn't it? If they're
Then how they
rational,
take the
they'll run
message,
away in
right?
fear.
Does it matter to you mechanically which one?
I mean, I would like to be intimidating. Yes,
Okay,
I never
all
get
right.
to be intimidating.
Okay, go for it.
16.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Where do my d20s go?
It hurts me when you do that.
What? Ow.
Like I roll a 16, you're like, ugh.
I mean, I've just used the bigger numbers from all of you. That's all it is. My expectations are high. It's not your fault.
Would have been better if I had advantage. It was only a 6 on the die.
Number 3 is going to be very aware of his own mortality. And be scared. Number 4, the leader, not going anywhere. You guys look like you got some good shit, and he wants it.
Oh, that one's he looks like the leader, huh?
He's the only one that's not scared. 1 and 2 got scared by Umdar yelling at him. 3 got scared by you. 4 has done quite well. Yeah. So he just painted a target on his back by doing well. Is that the story?
Well, just like if there's anything about him that makes him seem like the leader, in my personal opinion, the quickest way to rout a group is to cut off the head.
Yeah, with overwhelming. Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know. What would you call my my attempted intimidation? Is that an action?
I'll give it to you as like a bonus action.
Cool.
Especially if you did it like while charging up on somebody.
Yeah, because I mean, doesn't stop my horse from fucking.
Right. Peduncle's independent
Sending.
of you screaming whatever.
And as a matter of fact, he is just within Peduncle's range.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you, buddy.
Come on, Peduncle. What you got? Ooh. That's a 24 to hit.
That
from
will absolutely
Peduncle.
get it done.
Wow, he did it. Finally.
Good job, Peduncle.
He just
Proud
needed
of
to
you.
be in Thay.
I love Thay. This place is
Inspires
awesome.
him.
Stomping people left and right.
All right, so bandit boss guy takes 16 bludgeoning damage
Damn.
and must make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh no, I don't think homie's got that. Ooh, not too bad. 14,
14.
16.
All right, he's not prone. It won't help him much.
No, that's actually his loss.
Okay.
Why? Against you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, not against me.
yeah.
All right, and I used my bonus action, but I still have one blade in me. What do we got here?
Don't forget your D4.
That is true. Which will make it a 25 to hit.
Yes.
Which we know gets the job done. And hopefully my big, scary, boomy sword, glowing with righteous fury, will convince him this is not his fight. 21 damage. Unless you need any special damage types, but I doubt it.
I don't think so. I do not.
Cool.
I do not. They're just
21.
They're just Dexy boys.
21 booming blade damage.
Is that a spell?
Well, yes, it is a spell.
Okay. That's all I'm asking. Calm down.
I got all excited. It sounded like something interesting was going to happen. But not yet.
Not
I
yet.
get it.
Not yet.
It's fine.
Okay.
Next.
All right. Is that it?
Yes.
All right. Banquo, it is your turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 look like they are literally about to shit their pants for a myriad of reasons. Number 4 seems to have mouthed off, and now Daemion's going to end him.
Yeah, I'm gonna repelling blast number. No, I'm just joking.
Send him into the fucking water.
I don't
Bye.
think. Well, actually, I don't want to do that because I want Peduncle to finish off his kill, but I could put him in the water.
You could
How
put him
far
like
is repelling
at the
your blast
water.
roll, though? It's like-
It's 10 per hit,
Oh,
Yeah.
10 for a hit.
but
And I can
And-
do 8.
no, 6. Remember your level.
Yeah. 60 feet.
Get him like to the water's edge, yeah.
Yeah, I can get him right here if I angle myself right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. I'll run forward so that I don't repel him out of my own. Yeah, perfect. I'll move forward and then I will hit him with a 6 series Eldritch Blast. First one will be a 17.
Hold on. Okay.
All right.
Is this
Ask the question, Manny.
6 spells?
No,
No,
it's 2 spells.
2 spells. Yeah, action
Okay.
for 3 blasts, and then bonus action for 3 more blasts.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All right. Proceed. 17 hits.
All right. Where's my?
You need them all to hit, Nick.
21, 16, and this is not counting the bless
16
yet.
does not.
All right.
Roll your bless
and-
then, buddy.
Yep. I've got a 15, 14, 16 don't hit. So in order, the 16 will be an 18, the 14 will be a 15, and the 15 will be a 19.
So
17
a
and
15
above.
misses, right?
Yeah.
So you missed once, buddy.
Yeah. So that'll be 50 feet back. So he'll be right at the edge, water's edge. And I pummel him back, and then let me go ahead and do those damage rolls. 5 connects. So that'll be a total of 51 force damage as I pummel him to the water's edge. And he'll just run up to behind that log and just almost like he's throwing darts, just for show. He's just enjoying the theatrics of it, and just send out 6 Eldritch Blasts, or 5 connect.
Roll me a D100, please.
Oh shit. That was a 78. When you had us roll it earlier.
Well, he just told us to be ready to roll.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw against whatever your own DC is.
Ooh,
Savage.
that is savage. No, that's not gonna do it. Well, and I fail remarkably.
As you cast your Eldritch Blast, releasing this just adrenaline rush of magic that you have felt since you entered Thay, you get a very Palpatine, Revenge of the Sith, unlimited power vibe about it. And as you cast your Eldritch Blast, somehow Polymorph gets out, and you have now turned yourself into a sheep, as apparently the laws of magic in Thay are quite unpredictable.
So did nothing happen to Gib when he cast Bless?
No.
Okay.
I'll roll it on that. But like I said, obviously if I'm asking if
Gotcha.
it's a spell, that means I got to roll and see if you're going to hit the wild magic table. All right, so Banquo, you are now sheep.
I feel sheepish.
Still a little sheepy. All right.
This is gonna be it, man. This is when I finally witness someone turn into a potted fucking plant.
Only a matter of time.
All right. So
I got my sheep token up.
these guys are going to back off a little bit. Seeing one of you turned into a sheep is now making.
Do I not get an attack of opportunity?
You do. Go ahead.
Wonderful.
Went ahead and named your token for you, Nick.
All
I
right.
appreciate you. I changed the token.
Ugh. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
I actually can do my D4. Okay, great. And then, all right, I got that's just 14, but I am going to. It was 14, but I am going to Divine Strike as well. So it's an extra 2d8. So 14.
That's an
plus
That's an ability, not a spell, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So 18.
Yes.
Damage.
Okay.
Great. Radiant, but for the last
Ooh.
4 damage.
All right.
Oh, did I only roll a 4 on 2d8? Yeah, I rolled 2 2s. Damn.
All right. Attack of opportunity. 1, 2, 3 are going to ball out. Let's see. 4's pretty fucked up.
I would hope so.
Yeah, he's just going to take off and go this way. And that's going to be everybody's turn.
And pretty close to the edge of the water, those guys. All right, to the shallows of this.
Yeah, but what's closer inland is also terrifying as well. Umdar, it is you. Your roar has scared 2 of them off, at least to back them up a little bit. Banquo's current predicament, making them think twice. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll approach 2, and if they look half-hearted about their retreat,
Gonna run up on him and see if he cowers.
yeah.
Trying to outrun a monk on foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how that works out for him.
And I'll make 2 unarmed strikes.
Just kicking him in the ass.
My attack.
Slap him in the
Yeah,
back of
pretty
the
much
head
just
disrespectfully.
come up behind him and literally kick him, try to knock him down by putting a boot to his ass.
Run!
You better go.
A 25
Yes.
and a 14.
14, no. 25, yes.
it's going to be 11 damage.
Okay.
And
Is that it?
no. I am going to use my key point to stun the target
Ah, that's cold.
until the end of my next turn. Stunning strike.
That's cold.
What's your DC?
Ooh, feeling pretty good.
DC is how do you determine this?
Rolled a 19.
I think that's gonna win regardless.
Oh, so it's con,
unless you-
it's con save, isn't it?
Yes, for the
Okay.
monk, it's con
Yeah.
save.
Yeah, 19.
That's just enough. Because you've got that dragon hide belt, huh? That sucks. And me unable to silvery barbs for you.
I mean, good. Oh,
Yeah,
oh no,
that's
you
gonna-
literally cannot.
It's gonna.
No, I'm a sheep.
Trying to find where it tells me what my
It's
save is.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah. And then plus the 3 from your belt.
8 plus my proficiency bonus is,
Which is 5.
13 plus my wisdom modifier, which is
3. So it's 8 plus 8 is
Right.
16 plus 3 from the
Okay.
belt is 19.
So just overcomes it.
Yeah, he just made it.
Right. Is that it?
That will be it.
Okay. Gib, it is you. You got to chomp.
Yeah.
You got to chomp at dude as he took off running.
Yeah, I just cleaved him down the backside a bit.
Okay.
So seeing Banquo turn into a sheep, Gibb's going to be a little bit hesitant to Sacred Flame this dude. So I think he can actually. Oh, sorry, that was. Yeah, I actually measured it. I can make it. And then is he like just turned away? Because I'm just gonna like try to cleave him from down the back.
It's definitely kind of lied up side to you. He hasn't really decided yet what's going on. I imagine the decision is
Okay.
going to be made pretty quickly here, though.
Yeah, I mean he's just seeing this big ass like dude in heavy plate just lumbering toward him with a giant axe. I would not be thrilled if that happened to me personally. So, yeah, let's do it. All right. Oh, I critted.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. All right.
So max damage and then roll everything again.
Okay. I actually just used the stat. Let me just run that over again. All right, so max damage. So just roll it a second time.
Yeah, you get max damage
Yep.
and then the bonus of whatever you actually
Okay,
roll.
so yeah, it would be 11, right? The axe plus Jesus, why are we okay? Yep, 17.
Okay.
17, and then let's just divine strike him again. Another 2d8 radiant for an additional 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Like he doesn't want to be here. He seems pretty resilient, but this is definitely not what it appeared he thought he was going to be getting into today.
Never is.
Right.
Gib, anything else?
No.
Okay.
No, he's feeling pretty good. He's feeling pretty confident. He's gonna hang.
All right. Daemion, it is you.
Well, I mean, at this point, it looks to me like they are actually fleeing. Yeah.
After Banquo, we'll know for sure.
Does 4 show any signs of turning around?
Currently, no.
All right. Go check on Banquo. What did you do?
Just doing sheep things now. No big deal.
Do sheep bleat? Or is that goats?
Sheep bleat. Yeah.
Okay.
Daemion's just gonna. He's just gonna kind of turn like over his shoulder. If I ever see you again, I'm going to kill you.
This is sheer madness.
I didn't hear what he said. It lagged.
All right, so you're gonna talk some trash and condescend to your sheep companion.
Yeah, I'm like, is it obvious that he's been polymorphed, or is he just does he just appear to be a sheep now?
Who are you and what have you done with Banquo?
I don't know. I mean, that's going to be obviously the behind the scenes thing with me rolling a shit ton of dice eventually and asking, is it going to be a spell? In game, Banquo cast a spell and turned into a sheep.
Yeah, but like,
it's a strategy, I promise.
Like, did I see him shift into a sheep form?
I picture it like, wow, just like a cloud appears and like poof, Banquo's gone and there's a sheep in like little Banquo like clothes, like just spinning around in a circle.
It's got his clothes on. Okay, that's enough of a giveaway for me.
Everyone look for a naked Banquo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna embarrass you with my own flavor.
In that case, I am going to smack the sheep on the head with my sword.
Motherfucker.
Screams motherfucker in sheep.
Yeah.
I think a 22 will hit a sheep.
Yes, I think it will. Don't cave Banquo's skull in, please. Or do. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm just gonna make it a 3rd level smite just because.
The sheep will take 12 damage.
Good. So that means Banquo himself will take 9 as I pop out of sheep form and back into Banquo form.
Dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck just is right?
All right.
Never seen anything like that quite before.
Daemion, is there anything else you want to do? It's not as much fun now that he's back to half drow, but it was fun when he was a sheep. You good?
Yeah, I just, is this some shit you learned back at Strix? Like, is this funny to you?
Hell, motherfucker, I just cast a normal Eldritch Blast, and suddenly I was getting the munchies for this grass.
Fuck, you need to go back to the university.
Apparently.
Banquo, it is your turn.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna do myself. Okay, yeah. I'm going to make a connection between the spell, and so I am not going to try to cast a spell. But I don't really have anything else that I can do because I'm a bard. Yeah, I'll just I'll scream out to the retreating bandits. If I'm willing to do that to myself, imagine what I'll do to you. That will end my turn.
That will end my turn. All right. Okay, sorry. I had to find something. All right, so they are going to continue just to get the hell out of here. They're going to move. Gib and Umdar, if you would like attacks of opportunity as they continue to run away.
Totally.
When the team asks, do you want to do a target of opportunity? You say
Yes.
Okay, hold on. You add a D4 to that. Because. Okay, if it's a 15 hit.
It does not.
Damn. All right. Actually, I had bad math. It was only 14. But
Also no.
yeah.
Umdar, yours?
They're still fleeing.
Yeah. You want to smack him one last time, or did you?
Yeah, I kind of want to try to stun one and take hostage. So I'm gonna make one more effort, but if it fails, then
Hostage.
I'm gonna be content. Hostage or
mule.
This is not the relatively easygoing monk I thought I had met.
Respect.
Well, I want to know what their intentions were, and I want to know if there's any secrets in there.
I feel like they were super clear about their intentions.
Yeah, I don't really think we need an inside roll for that. They wanted our shit.
They walked up, said, "Hey, we didn't kill those guys, but we are gonna steal all your shit."
But what do you really want? Power, glory?
A thirst for neutrality.
Yeah.
A harsh lesson.
See
Yeah,
my wife.
two unarmed strikes against this guy.
Hello.
That's closest to me.
It's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You only get one.
Oh, okay. It's a 19 on. Both die came up with a 19, so
Yes.
either way, it's a 29 to hit.
Ugh. Ouch.
Just elbow drop him as he runs.
Yeah. And it's 9 points of punching damage. And I will spend a key point to try and knock him out.
Okay.
Spitefully. For no other reason.
$22.
That will pass.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't roll initiative
Dude's
for
got
shit.
some con.
Yeah.
Umdar shakes
16
her
and
fist
19
like,
on the
ow.
rolls.
These guys are thick-skulled. It's gonna... That's smart. Not worth it.
So they'll take off
I'll
running,
end their turn.
like off into the marshland, squishing away and fading.
Gibb's just gonna like yell out a roll of obscenities that you just never thought would come out of his mouth.
Even the water, even the stagnant, stinky water, it's like, damn.
Yep.
Eventually, the padding footsteps of these outmatched bandits splashing through the swamplands fades as you returned to the campsite. Just you. We'll break out of initiative. Anything anybody else would like to do?
Probably get back to business.
You said that there was a bag at
Yes.
one point when we first.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And we haven't inspected that yet, right?
You have not.
Gibb's gonna clean his axe off the clothes of these like dead dudes.
There's already blood on this.
I'll see you doing it the hard way, and I'll just lean over and toss you a prestidigitation.
Ooh.
Is there anything hidden?
Roll me a
in the
D100.
Oh shit, that was stupid.
Please, I need it to be another sheep. Please.
Oh, so close. It was a 68.
You were suddenly overwhelmed and terrified of Daemion.
Understandable, to be honest.
He did just fucking bunk me in the head. Oh yeah, and I still need to take the regular damage from that too, asshole.
Hey, I mean, I could have made it like a freaking improved divine smite. Fucking, neat.
Yeah, like a joke's Daredevil's divine smite, just because. Do I have to run away from him?
No, you just can't really get any closer. So if you want to take like the long way, like around to the bag.
Hey Daemion, you want to check out that bag for me? Get off your high horse and look in the bag.
Since when are you shy about poking through people's stuff?
Just don't want to get closer to it.
Oh, I get it. You know, you're some sort of trap or something.
Yeah. And
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll check the bag for traps. Because I'm a rogue now, apparently.
It's just a regular bag. It's got some pretty big claw marks on it. It's covered in blood. Most of what is inside has been torn to absolute ribbons. But you do find one scroll still intact with a piece of like gold like tape sealing it shut.
Hey, dude, it's a scroll, pretty good condition.
How long am I afraid of Daemion and can't get closer?
It's supposed to be until your next turn, so you're good.
Yeah, I'll
Damn, I was really hoping he was going to be too afraid to come take it out of my hand.
Would you just come here and take
No,
this thing?
It's like, here,
keep
man.
it.
Ah!
Yeah,
Quit playing
I'll walk
around. Take the
forward and-
goddamn scroll.
Not understanding the fear that I just felt. I'll just kind of take the
I
scroll.
guess instead of prestidigitating your underwear clean from fear, you're just gonna have to live in it.
I'm just gonna have to deal with it. This is my life now.
Or you just take a chance in the wild magic table again.
Sure, everybody step within 20 feet of me.
You can open.
These-
You can open.
Yeah, I'll pop
spots?
open the scroll.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You can open it up and look at it.
Yeah. What were you saying, Tim?
Finish up with the scroll first. I'm interrupting.
No problem. Yeah, I'll pop open this bad boy and see what we get. Life's like a box of spell scrolls.
Leomund's tiny hut.
Ooh.
Oh, I could have done that for you.
Well, yeah, but, you know, it's good to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because
You don't have to save a spell slot for it at least once.
That is very true.
Okay, it does still take the full minute. Okay, but yeah, it'll save us.
Yeah,
Either
it's
save you a slot or you get
less
to do it
than
in a minute.
ritual.
Yeah.
So I, Umdar, would like to take a closer look at where these bandits popped out of.
Mhm.
It sounded like they were, the way you described it, was it just large roots that they were hiding in between,
Yeah,
or
the
was
roots,
there
the
some kind of
roots-
cavity that they were?
Now, roots, fallen trees.
Okay.
It must have been
Cavity
pretty
search.
No
good. Because
secret compartments or.
Yeah,
Hidey holes.
they were plus 12 to stealth. Your
Yeah.
Banquo's passive perception was pretty tough.
yeah, and Thorn didn't see shit
Yeah,
even
yeah.
while poking around.
Yeah, like a 10. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a 10.
There's nothing wrong with a 10, but like with a plus 12 to stealth, like I don't even have to do anything. I get a 12 by waking up in the morning. Yeah, they're all.
Were these guys dressed in anything in particular, or were they just thuggish looking dirty guys?
They just look like highwaymen.
Okay.
Take
Dirty
advantage
people.
of the camp as a lure. You search all the bodies, aside from the kind of rudimentary map matching the same route you've been instructed to take and the scroll. Nothing else is here. The bandits have taken off, and the ugly, gross, murky water seems to just kind of sit there menacingly and smell.
Well, I mean, before we were so rudely interrupted, we were working on what sounded like a solid plan for getting across the water.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, there's a chance I go completely insane, but while casting this spell, but totally worth the risk.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about like that thing I said about something crawling out of the water. That was only half of a joke.
Yeah.
There's clearly some sort of markings here of whatever killed these guys, and it seems to be leading to the water. So if we do go over the top, I'm also probably going to try to do pass without trace, so that we don't disturb the water at all while we're crossing. That'll last an hour too, so it'll get us over there, assuming nothing goes wrong.
All right, we doing this?
Might want to group up.
Yeah. All right. Well, if I ritually cast it, do I still have to roll on the wild magic table?
You do.
Probably.
You
Yeah.
do.
All right.
Well,
let's.
You cast a spell. I roll to see if we trigger the wild magic table, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, that makes sense.
I got out the bowl of popcorn for this.
Smart.
All right. You going for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here now. Oh, popped out a dice tray.
Just
I'm
gather
Oh,
gonna
no.
hold me.
Yeah, let's everybody gather around first.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that a touch spell anyway?
I don't think so. It just
Yeah,
is it?
everyone get real close to where the wild magic is coming from.
Everyone let the cleric be touchy.
All right. I do need you to roll on the wild magic table.
Sure. It says 10 willing creatures within range, so the range is 30 feet.
All right, well, I'm gonna scoop you guys up anyway.
All right, an 86.
86.
And you're casting what to be able to fly over?
Water
No,
walk.
no.
Okay.
We're walking over
Okay.
water, yeah.
So
Rolling.
I
as
want a unicorn.
you kind of feel that buoyancy that comes with the steps of water walk, the intense, overwhelming power of your magic, like as granted by your god, coursing through your veins. And as you get that buoyed sensation and your spell takes hold, suddenly out of nowhere, 3 more Gibbs just appear, mimicking your every action. And now there are 4 of you.
This
That's
Fantastic.
a neat trick.
Gib is gonna spend a good 10 seconds just like having a chat with yourself. Hey, you look great. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. You know, let's you want to go first? No, by all means, let you go first.
All right. Well,
Then he doesn't want to burn any more time on this because it only lasts an hour.
um,
I say they go first.
Yeah.
yeah, no shit.
Shut up,
Alright.
Jutsu.
Trying my luck, boys.
All right.
Pass without trace.
That sounds like a spell.
It is a spell.
Am
Am I rolling or are you?
You go ahead and roll on the wild magic table because you got an 18. This
Oh,
is-
you rolled the percentile for me?
15 and above triggers right now.
Well, never mind. So I have to roll on the table. What is that? Is that another percentile?
That's a D100.
Yeah.
I'm rolling a D20, 15 above triggers.
God damn. It's steep odds.
Yeah, 30%. 70% chance we don't right now.
55.
85. All of your luxurious hair spontaneously falls out. Like right where you stand. Just off.
I don't want to play this game
into
anymore.
swamp muddy water.
Like your eyebrows and your eyelashes too, and like
All of your hair.
yeah, it's just...
I'm putting my helmet on. Fuck you guys.
Does it happen to Peduncle too?
No, I'm gonna save the
it's the
horse. I'm
caster.
gonna save the horse's
Yeah, I know.
dignity.
I know.
Besides,
Just get
nobody
the-
wants to see that.
You think those Mexican cats are gross?
All right, let's get
Daemion,
going.
Okay.
Daemion, you good? Is this for like water dynamics so you can swim better?
You know what, man? I'll take this over fucking livestock.
You head out across.
I got better.
I got better. She turned me into a sheep. A sheep. I got better.
Yeah.
You step out onto the water so dense with decomposed vegetation and other organic matters. It almost feels thick to the touch. But you walk across it, making your way around some like fallen trees and some giant lily pads, and eventually make your way to the other side, completely unmolested. Umdar, go ahead and give me another survival roll. We's moving on.
Right. Gonna reference the map and the landscape ahead of us.
We're moving on.
I'm at a loss with a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you ever need to get the lay of the land, you can talk to Daemion, and he can, with Zorn's help, see everything from like a 100-foot vantage point.
That would be
You
perhaps necessary at this point. I'm not sure if we have an opportunity now, but I might want to consider that for the next check.
You head out into the mist through knee-deep water at times, bog, swampy lands, eventually coming back to flat grasslands that stretch out as far as the eye can see. And from your generalization of the map and the location of the swamp, as well as the location of these grasslands, you continue along through the rest of the late morning and into the mid-afternoon. And unobstructed, just grass, nothing to see, same obscure dark sky above you. And go ahead and give me another survival check, please.
Uh, 12.
Okay. As the day gets longer into late afternoon, you come across a river. It's pretty wide, it's flowing pretty well. And on the other side of said river looks to be another campfire, and this time occupied by living beings who kind of take notice. You stand out against the background of just a long series of grasslands. And they seem very interested in you, in your party's presence, as the fire burns and it looks like they're eating.
It's kind of weird for a bunch of people just come walking over the water, huh?
What time of day is it?
It's about to be late afternoon, heading into the evening. Okay. And before we get to this mysterious group, we will take our mid-show break. It is currently 8:36. We will take about a 10-minute break, and then we will be right back to meet these strange people that the party has encountered after leaving the swamps. Like I said, we'll take about a 10-minute break. We will be right back to deal with these strange interlopers on the trail. To everybody watching, thank you for watching. As always, to my amazing group, thank you guys for coming out tonight. And yeah, we'll be right back. All right, we are back, having taken our own real short rest in real life. Before we went to break, the party set out on the beginnings of a hex crawl through Thay, encountering some swamplands, some bandits who were unprepared or thought they had come up with some easy marks, only to be grossly mistaken. Found a spell scroll, walked across some water. One of them got turned into a sheep, was afraid of their friend, while another one, their own personal population exploded for a brief period of time. As the party ends their first day in Thay, they come across a river noted on the map, And as they come out from the flat grasslands that they've been crossing all day, on the other side of the river, they can kind of see 4 robe-clad figures, like seemingly waving and being curious about them as they all sit by the river in front of a fire. You all are currently right there on the map.
Wait, so we crossed the river?
It's just the hex where it is. The river is like really right up against it.
So this group of people is between us and the river.
The river's in between you. They're on the far back.
Oh, they're on the other side of the river. Okay.
Yeah.
How wide of a river is this? Is this like Robin Hood Men in Tights, where I'm on one bank, on the other?
It's not quite that overblown. There are like very much shallows. Like it's wide, but it's not very deep in spots nearby where these strangers.
Let's just
have
caulk
set
the
up
wagon and float it.
You always ford the river, Jesus.
Well, is it? I mean, so realistically, how much time did it take to cross the bog, and then can the water walk spell last long enough for us to get across the river?
Like you said, the water's shallow. Like I mean,
yeah, but I don't want to get wet.
Okay. No. It had been about 5 hours, like through the last hex. It's going to be getting into like late afternoon.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, I can still just walk over it, but if you guys don't want to get wet, then we can build a bridge.
Have these strange people spotted us?
Yeah, they're waving.
waving.
Yeah, kind of.
Waving.
Like, can we? I mean, is this
Umdar.
Is this real? Like, it's not a trap, right?
Is this real life? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do know, but
I mean, yeah. Can I roll a perception? Probably wouldn't be. Oh, I do a perception check.
Let me go here. Let me give you a visual for everybody freaks out. Place your token as far away as you would like.
Because I don't want this to be like some illusion to get us to walk into like the river, and then all of a sudden it's like the river's on fire.
I don't know what number that is on the Wild Magic table. Yeah, give me an insight check into 4 people that just appear to be waving.
I mean, while you're worrying about that, I'm just gonna go ahead and place my token in like the next town.
Ugh, I got a nat 1, so a 9.
I mean, they seem to just be, hey, y'all. Take you guys are on your way to the mansion.
Start walking towards them.
That we are, good friends, that we are.
We represent the
Lollipop Guild.
song and dance begins. The order that the former owner of the mansion belonged to, and we obviously can't stand for the looting, as well as the just kind of dragging our brother's name through the mud. So we're on our way out there to restore order and gather the last of his belongings.
Are these guys dressed the same as either the people we just met and saved from those creatures, or the people that were guarding the cart?
No, same
blew up?
Same token though.
Yeah, they looked familiar.
Yeah, same token though. This is my general like mage token.
Gib kind of just chuckles and goes, the only thing I can't keep my hands off is a good meal, and he just slaps his like very robust gut.
Well, come sit down. Look like you've had a bit of a rough adventure. We offer you some hospitality. We don't probably move as fast as you do, so we won't ask to join. But in the meantime, we can sit around and enjoy some company in the safety of numbers. This place is interesting to say the least.
Well, just
Yeah.
keep strolling right up to him. I'm not. You can be cautious. I'm just like whatever.
Would you like a drink? We have wine. We have food. I hate to, start instantly at a kind of commanding impression, but we would appreciate the no use of magic. I don't know if you've been traveling through Thay for very long. It's become quite unpredictable here.
We had definitely noticed. What is up with that? Is that new? Is that how Thay always is?
They all kind of look at each other. Our master has caused quite the problem here, with his disruptions and his studies and his eventual madness.
Go on. And I'll accept a flagon of wine or whatever they got.
Everybody offers drinks to anybody. He used to be known as Theandrin the Traveler, a mage and a scholar of great renown and of great travels, having seen and lived in many places. And after achieving his goal of seeing the entirety of this world, he switched to ungodly experiments of nature that drove him mad at the end.
When was this? How long ago?
A couple of months. He finally succumbed, and all of this has been the result.
So Thay has not always been this way.
Not this way. I mean, it's. But no.
When you get to his mansion, are you intending to try to undo this?
I hope that by removing whatever is contaminating the mansion will rid this land of whatever this is.
Okay then.
Yes. Come, drink, eat, sit. It's getting near the end of the day. We'll be off at some point in the morning. We imagine you will be as well.
Gibb's gonna stick to his own rations.
Okay.
It's just his hair's a little on end from that last encounter with the randos of Thay. But he's gonna politely decline any offer of food and drink.
Cool. Trust
Nice
issues.
to see someone being sensible.
Trust issues. Got it.
Trust issues, my ass. We just walked up on 4 dudes in a new country and we're like, oh yeah, we'll eat and drink whatever you give us.
I got 12 wisdom.
What do you guys having? What are you cooking up?
They're like, the fire is just for the warmth. We brought our own kind of magical concoctions. It's very efficient. Just eat it and you're no longer hungry. It's like the druids do.
Like the druids do.
Well, I don't need to eat or drink anyway, so whatever.
I was just asking.
Well, if it was something particularly tasty, I would have gone for it. But if all you've got is a
this
meal
dog
pill,
shit.
so it sounds like a capsule.
Yeah.
Eat your meal pill.
well, Gib laughs and is, oh, well, let me tell you about this this young druid woman that I met when I was what a young cub, and you know, he just kind of trails off into this sordid story of maybe some wild shaping and some good drink and maybe some, you know, unfortunate tears.
They start telling
Buddy.
stories about all the funny things that have happened to them with wild shape or with the wild magic since they got here. Somebody got turned into a whale. Somebody died, but just for a minute, they came right back when they were on their way to the temple. Scared the hell out of everybody. Was invisible. We thought he'd wandered off because it happened in the middle of the night. He went to light the fire, and poof, he was invisible. And we woke up, and he was gone. But yeah, and they're just like they're all like really bad, like nerd mage jokes.
Did you say someone turned into a whale?
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of spells going on. We just fought this thing. We'd never seen it before.
Gib just points to to Daemion and was like, well, you should have seen this guy a couple hours ago, because you know, he was he's balder than the moon of Selune, you know.
Daemion, your hair over the course of the day has slowly begun to return. It was only gone for 24 hours. So you're getting there. You're in that weird, like, in between. Like, should I just cut it short or should I grow it out?
The fro stage.
Yeah, I'm living it right now, so I totally empathize. But yeah, they seem just very kind of hearty gentlemen, just enjoying a little bit of good drinks, a little bit on the nerdy side. You know, they spend a lot of time in the books, not a lot of time probably out in the real world. But yeah, they talk about their master and just how, you know, have his name fallen from esteem like it has, that it troubles their order. And so that they just want to go and clean up for, they feel, like a mess that they've created, or at least had a part in.
So to be clear, your master is he's dead?
Driven
or just gone?
Driven to madness. We assume him dead. Nobody's seen him at the mansion. Yeah. The wild magic may have gotten him, who knows?
Yeah. So are you like on the hunt for a new master, or do you feel like you're good enough on your own now? Not that I'm like looking for recruits, but
we're in order. It's just he was one of our more distinguished members, and to see him bring, you know, kind of a black cloud over the hard work of so many great wizards, we feel it's only right to go out and not let this be a problem any longer.
Remind me of the name of your former master?
Theandrin the Traveler.
And what is the name of your order?
The Scholar Society.
Sounds quite esteemed.
It's very old.
Sounds very scholarly.
Societal.
And what are your names?
I'm Irvin. This is Daryl. This is Meryl. And this is Beryl.
Is Irvin been kind of the one taking charge, kind of leading the conversation, or have they all been?
They've all been in there. They're all equal in footing.
Beryl, I have an old friend named Beryl. Unusual name.
Does Beryl have a beard?
Yes. How'd you know? Do you know? Do you know him? You know Beryl?
I've heard tales.
It'd be quite miraculous if we both knew the same Beryl. Though he is quite well known. The parts he comes from.
So if you're heading to the mansion,
yes.
I believe we're heading in a similar direction.
I'd be careful. We're going through town. We blend in. You do not.
Oh, tell us more.
The natives here are not too friendly. They definitely won't appreciate foreigners coming in and pillaging one of their residents' great collections.
Oh. Well, I don't think pillaging is our plan.
Banquo's like...
Banquo just looks suspicious.
Peruse, you know. But we ran into some bandits not long ago, and it was quite aggressive. Very strange. Is there much banditry
locals?
here in Thay?
There has been lately, with everybody coming and going from the mansion, loaded with scrolls. Easy pickings. It's easier to rob somebody out on the road than it is to go into the mansion.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely keep an eye out for more bandits. Hopefully, we won't have any trouble. We didn't have any trouble with the last ones. We kind of scared them off. But you know, we appreciate the warning about the locals. Do you think there's anything we can do to put them at ease?
I don't know. Whatever this is, they can't be doing well here. I would advise against it, but
yeah, I don't know, fellas. We might need to see what we can do about this problem here in Thay.
Yeah,
Maybe there's
threats
some...
of unwelcoming villagers are not nearly enough to keep me away from this kind of mystery.
Yeah, I imagine we
think
might
I'd wanna-
find some answers at the mansion.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go if we were gonna be welcome, to be honest.
Yeah, what fun would that be? Indeed, Banquo.
right. So the night comes, goes. Anybody else, any questions for the scholar societies?
Yeah, you said that you don't think that they could be doing well. Do you mean that this wild magic affliction across the land here is hurting their ability to think straight?
Their ability to do anything. This is the most magical land in all of Toril. Like nothing.
The most magical place on earth.
This place cannot function if magic is irregular.
Yeah, I don't know how we would be able to ignore a problem as big as this. So we might have to find our way to this mansion one way or another.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the local problems, personally.
We're not here for very long.
Local problems equals local currency.
We are passing through. Anything else for the lovely mage-like gentleman?
I'll just cast a quick spell in the middle of them. No, I'm just joking.
All right.
No,
Darkness eventually settles in overnight. They keep a watch, ever vigilant. Somehow, these seemingly powerful mages, never using a single spell or anything, but still exuding a sense of power. The morning comes, and even before Daemion wakes from his shortened sleep, the wizards are all gone. Camp has been broken. And as best you can tell, there are no tracks in the soft ground around the riverbank where you've all been hanging out. It is the morning, and what would you like to do?
I mean, according to the maps, the most surefire way to follow the directions given to us by that bard is to go along the river. At least then we make sure we don't screw up. And with, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling kind of not my best here in Thay.
No, it doesn't look that bad short. Since that's clearly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, Banquo. My haircut.
But yeah, between knowing that the river is right here and we need to follow it, having a map of the basic run of the river, and then Umdar having a compass so that, if we have to, box around parts of the river, we can return.
Compass isn't working out here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's right. Well, okay, well then, if we get too far from the river, we may backtrack a little bit, but either way, the follow the river plan is sound.
We let the mages move on.
That was a geography joke, by the way.
Yeah,
We didn't let them do shit. Manny said they were gone by the time we woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gone. Let me.
Alexa reminded Gib to cast or to use Vigilant Blessing. Just gonna prep that just in case.
You follow the river for 2. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah. For another day and into a second afternoon, you follow the river, keeping close to it. It's not hard to. It's not easy to lose track of. It's pretty big. It's flowing pretty strong, especially the further you get inland towards the plateau that it descends from. And on the late morning of the first day, as the plateau has gotten closer and closer, as you make your way up to it in this just gorgeous cascading waterfall down from the top of the plateau, you hear and see just magic spells flying off in the distance at the base of the waterfall.
How far away? So like far, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be here. You're gonna be right up.
Right. Okay. All right. Can since we're I want to try something crazy and use my divine intervention.
Okay.
So I roll a D100, and then my DM, I can ask my deity to intervene on my behalf.
And what would you like them to intervene?
Deliver this party from the scourge of wild magic. So you want me? I'll just give it a roll. And I failed horribly. Wonderful. Okay.
It's good. I mean, it's a good try. It has no downsides if it doesn't work.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and if we're going day by day, since it's once a week.
Yeah, once every 7 days.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll try again in a week.
All right.
Gibbs
Still here.
please, for the love of God, help us with this terrible thing. And his God's like, who dis?
Yeah, who dat?
Nah, bro, this is kind of fun to watch. I want to see you guys turn each other into shit again.
It only takes a week if it works. Otherwise, you get to use it again the next day.
Okay.
Oh. That's good to know.
Every day,
I
dear
did not
God, make
realize
me a
that.
bird so I can fly far, far away.
Oh,
It's just every day he fails, it's gonna get sadder and sadder. You know?
That's
It's
so
like,
horrible.
hello, is anybody home?
Descent from the divine. I love the second act of this. All right. So off in the distance, you see just one stoic wizard just blasting away its spells. Lightning cracking, things being blown apart distance-wise, him disappearing and reappearing. Just a one-man wild magic table just going absolutely crazy. And as you get closer, it's back against the rushing waters of the freshly fallen waterfall, surrounded by grotesque, floating, gelatinous, tentacled monsters.
I hate the
and-
tentacled.
it's a very nice Greek island, by the way.
God damn it.
And 4 little things no bigger than an average sized dog, but that appear to be brains with feet on them, all kind of converging on this one wizard who's just going crazy.
Like in an attack,
Uh,
kind of crazy.
Yeah, attacking everything around him.
It's like they kind of got him backed against the
Yeah,
river.
okay.
Yeah. Charge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's see, how far can I get? Uncle's gonna have to dash. No hoof stompies.
Yeah, so Gib is going to.
Do we need to initiative or anything?
Yes,
Well-
we will in just a second once I get it all set.
Well, before that happens, channel my my divinity here,
Please do.
and give you all some temporary hit points. A little Twilight Sanctuary. So I get 1d6 plus 15.
What's the radius on that? Like 30?
It's 30 feet. Yes.
So you're suggesting that we should all stand still for some temp HP while the guy is fighting for his life?
No, I mean,
Just for like 1 second.
I'm just gonna cast it now. That's all right. Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want and come back, but I keep forgetting it's at the end of the turn, not the beginning. So yeah, but Gib's gonna use it.
All right, everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Nitiatave.
Get my double initiatives here.
Hey, there we go.
15.
Motherfucker.
I rolled the same on both. Damn.
All right, Gib.
14.
14. Banquo.
21.
21. Eager this time. Daemion.
Yeah.
3.
3. Okay. All right. If you didn't want to go, man, it's fine.
It was an at one. What do you want?
Yeah.
Fucking variance of a D20.
Mhm.
Any value from 3 to 22.
All right. As you make your way up, Banquo, you are actually going to be first to act. And as it comes into view, you can see this. He's an elf. Just casting for his life, and with all the magic going on like around him, you're not sure what is spells that he's casting and what is a result of the wild magic.
Yep. Well, there's about to be some more wild magic going on.
Please step away from the group before casting magic.
I will. Well, Maybe. All right, there we go. That's about as many as I can hit. I could probably do a little bit better than that.
What are you gonna hit everybody with?
Good old classic fireball.
Classic.
Just trying to make sure, because you can't, once you place it, you can't move it. There you go, 40 feet. So that'll get everything except that one. And I need to roll myself a luck die real quick because I don't know if I can quite understand. Okay, yeah. So I'll move away from the group because I'm not exactly sure what the wild magic is going to be doing.
Okay.
And
The
as I
only
step forward,
all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start making deck saves. Does a 19 and 22 save? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Well, let me see which one's.
it's an 18 is the DC.
So one fails. Of the intellect devourers.
Number one.
Intellect Devourer 1 fails. Intellect Devourer 2 and 3 save. And I'm going to roll the Mind Witnesses now.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's going to be most of them. 1 is going to fail. 2 is going to... They're all going to fail. All the Mind Witnesses.
All right. And do you need me to roll that good old wild magic? And also, this will be a 6th level fireball.
Holy shit. All right, let me...
Go big or go home.
You go ahead and do your thing, and then we'll circle back.
Don't want to cast too many spells, so I need to make the ones I do cast count. It'll be 40 fire damage from that.
For the fails?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 20 for the passes.
Okay. They're going to go up in flames. It's going to smell just god awful. Seeing the big fireball burst in front of him, the wizard's just going to drop to like a knee, just absolutely spent and exhausted. All of the chaos of his casting and the wild magic results just go away. And I am going to need you to roll on the wild magic table, please.
Yep. I thought you might. Where's my kid?
I mean, you made it count.
I did. Oh God, 77.
Unbelievable.
Roll a wisdom save for yourself again.
I just had to step away from the fucking paladin. Yep, nope. It's Sheep Town again. Population me.
Twice.
My aura would not have saved you anyway. Holy crap.
Yeah, aura, if we'd been blessed, if somehow I had my own inspiration, no, I was fucked on that one.
Okay. So once again, after this magnificently cast fireball, so well done there. I'm not going to take that away from you. You do, however, lose points because you're a sheep. Again. Is 2 a lot? No. It's just weird that it's happened twice.
Yeah.
All right. So Banquo out to pasture again.
Yeah.
Umdar, it is now you.
Did anything die from that?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wow. I thought maybe like the little guys.
Yeah, the ones that failed their saves.
Wasn't the big guys that failed their saves?
Everybody
I
did
thought
it. 2 of the intellect devourers did. They passed. Everybody else failed.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I think I have this right. I can use one of my attacks to bonk Banquo on the top of the head.
Okay.
Should snap him out of his sheep state again, right?
Yes.
And then if I can get close enough, I can use my second attack to strike one of these monsters.
So you're asking if you can move between attacks?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Just gonna slap the shit
zip
out of
past
him on your
Banquo.
way
I'm going
by.
to use my dash action so I can get up close, and I'll use my second attack. But yeah,
So
have
slap
to
Banquo
hit
on
me.
the ass as you go by.
yes.
Watch him not deal enough damage.
I was gonna say, or nat 1 or something.
The 19 to hit.
Yeah, there we go. I am unsheepened.
Again.
And it's 11 damage.
Wow, you didn't have to hit me that hard.
All right. Well, Banquo, you finished your turn in my aura of Twilight.
Okay, that's good.
Oh no.
Oh no, because the temp HP. Oh.
Oh no.
How much
What?
temp HP did I get?
Well, it's 1d6 plus 15, right?
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Because
he's
that
still
temp
gonna be a
HP would be the sheep. Yeah.
Because he's not. Because
Oh.
the way it works is he does enough damage to
Oh.
kill the sheep, and he snaps
Yeah.
back into his true shape.
Yeah.
Wasn't enough damage to kill the sheep.
Oh, that's
Sucks
just
the
so lovely.
sheep HP.
Alright,
So
back
how much damage did you do
12.
from the 12? Okay. And then I had 15, 18.
It was only
but-
11 damage from the bomb.
All right. And
Oh,
temp
so you have
HP is
to you have to kill the sheep, huh? Oh man.
Well,
That temp
Uh,
HP is more than its maximum hit points.
yeah.
The buffest sheep
So-
ever.
1d6. Of course, I get maximum fucking HP.
yeah,
temp HP.
Umdar
Oh, no,
was
it's
set
3.
on her path, and she's not turning back to.
Yeah, no, you good. You good. Carry on.
So the second attack will land against this dog brain creature, and it's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yes.
D8 on the ground. D8 down. D8 down. 10 hit points.
All right.
And I will use I think I can use a key point. No, I don't get any. I don't get any like free. There's only one that's a reaction. All right, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Gib, it is you.
All right, so I think Gibb's gonna it's gonna run up to his sheep friend here. I think he can make it, right? Yeah. All right.
Two
And,
people are using part of their turn to bonk you out of being a sheep.
Yeah. So Gibb is gonna take out his axe and he's gonna turn it 90 degrees and he's gonna flat side the sheep on the rear end. You want an attack roll for this, right?
Yes.
All right.
Gotta chop down this beefy sheep.
Better do at least 10 damage, goddammit.
Well, you got a 12 to hit.
Oh, I've got 10 AC, so yeah, you good.
Okay. And then
At this point, Banquo is just considering
Oh,
staying
wow,
sheep
why-
and just wandering off. And maybe this is the easier
yeah,
life.
so 15 damage.
All right, so 5 of that will transfer to my real form, but that's still better than being a sheep. Thank you, y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually,
I'll get my own temp HP now.
Alright.
And my turn, my own. Or oh great, I got a 1. Okay.
All right, so Banquo is no longer sheepy.
Yeah, but what I'm actually No, I'm next to Banquo. I'll hold my bonus action.
All right, so you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. The large floating creatures are going to suddenly make a direct path in this direction. And through this like slobbery, somewhat sideways mouth, completely like misaligned. Big gross eye. It's going to look deep into Banquo's unsheepened soul. Illithrax will have its tribute, and they just start to like tentacle and make their way towards you. That's going to be.
You will.
Hold on. They can do stuff from a distance. Hold on, I'm fucking around.
Flies, brain dogs.
All right.
Umdar, it may be time for you to do some dragon shit.
3.
Yes.
First one's gonna move. Banquo, you're gonna feel like a piercing headache. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, because I'm so good at those. 16.
Nice. You are going to save. Just going to take 4, 5, 7, 14, 19 divided by half. You're going to take 9 psychic damage from it blasting you with its psychic ray. Another one right at Banquo again. Need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Because I've been doing so well at those. And nope, this could be an 8.
Okay. You are now frightened of Mind Witness number 2.
It is kind of scary.
Check. Mind Witness number 3. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
So, those I'm actually good at. Or I'm fucking not. Holy shit, nat 111.
You have disadvantage on all attack rolls for a minute.
Lovely.
And number 4. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. That's my worst save. That's going to be a 12.
Okay. My witness number 4 is going to use its telekinetic ray. It is going to pick you up. It is literally going to move you to the middle of the water. And I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Another one?
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be a 9.
Okay. In the deep, churning currents, it's going to push you 15 feet.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
It's been fun.
real.
All right, that's going to be it for the Mind Witnesses. Daemion, it is your turn.
What a fine situation we've gotten ourselves into. So Daemion will get Peduncle to charge, or dash. Dash is the word I'm looking for. So he can get up to these guys in the back
Oh, okay.
that are still maybe going after the wizard guy. Let's see, the closest one is number 1, conveniently. So we're going to take a swing at number 1. Which is going to be a 31 to hit.
Yes.
Dealing 11 damage.
Okay. It is going to squish like a melon. Its feet are going to jerk a little bit before settling down, and you're going to get a split second of like a really sharp pain in your head.
Gross. Don't know what that's about. Second swing will go to the other one then. Which is a 27 to hit.
Yes.
For a much more solid 20 damage.
All right. You're going to hear it squish. You're going to get a quick, like, jarring jolt of electricity to your brain noodle. Just shaking you ever so quickly. And it's just going to sit there. Just this brain with feet.
Dead?
Nope.
Not dead.
Not dead.
Okay. Use my last little bit of movement to go. I don't want to let him out of my reach, so I guess just to here. Let's call it there. I am just fucking. I have to think so much harder about everything I do now. It's such a pain.
We good? Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Okay. He says begrudgingly. All right. Daemion, the intellect devourer's turn. It not like getting bonked and slashed at with a sword. It's gonna kind of like take like a dog-like posture, like it's gonna pounce. Looks like it's squinting, even though it's just a big soppy noodle. Daemion, I'm gonna need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
My specialty. 14.
Ooh, you're gonna nail it. Good job. Still gonna take a little bit of ouchie, but the bad thing doesn't happen. You're gonna take 10 psychic damage as it tries to like literally pry inside your brain and take something out, but cannot. 3 and 4 are going to get up on Umdar. Umdar, I'm gonna need you to make 2 intelligence saving throws, please.
4. It's going to be a 9.
Ooh.
And a 19.
Ooh, okay. Let's do the 19 first. You are going to take 9 psychic damage. And then on the 9, you are going to take 14 psychic damage. Also, your intelligence is higher than 10, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Then the bad thing does not happen to you. As they too try to reach inside your brain and rip something out.
So it's 23 damage total.
Yes.
And 9 and a 14.
And no bad thing.
Okay.
All right, that's it for the intellect devourers. Back up to the top with Banquo, who is not a sheep, correct? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. You're in the river. You're in the river. You're in a bad
but not
way.
for long.
Okay.
As I struggle to swim to the top of the river, and then I click my boots together and float out of the river.
Okay.
And my winged boots allow me to move back over onto land, and then pissed and maybe dumb, he's going to go ahead and target a spot that won't hit Umdar, my buddy, And yeah, we are just gonna have another fireball
Okay.
because I definitely can't get close enough to stab them. This one's gonna be at 7th level. So it'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12d6. And I need a DC 18 dex save from. Damn, it's even worse. From all 4 mind flayers.
All right. 2 and
not mind flayer.
all right. 2 and 3 of the
Mind witnesses.
mind witnesses are going to save.
Okay.
1 is going to fail. 4 is going to fail. And do you get an intellect devour in there?
Yeah, just number 4.
Number 4. Okay. 15. So they're going to fail.
All right, and that'll be 37 damage for the fails and 18 for the saves.
Okay. Intellect Devourer number 4 is going to just squish out of existence. You are going to get a very sharp headache. And then...
And I'll shout to it right before it dies so that all of them can hear it. Illithrax won't have shit.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, I need... hold on. Hold on. You might not be done.
Say, you tell me.
Bro, I'm sorry. I need you to roll on the give me the old wild magic roll.
Give us a hat trick.
Oh god. That will be a 92.
92.
Nice.
I mean, you can look it up what it is, but I would not be concerned.
Okay.
It has no immediate effect.
I don't like that, but all right. And then as a bonus action, let me double check. Yeah, as a bonus action, you said number 4 was the one that died?
Intellect Devourer number 4, yes.
Oh, okay, but all the mind witnesses are still there?
Yeah, they're still there.
Okay. I will, as a bonus action, inspire Umdar by shouting out, I don't like these tentacled goons. Use your fists like they're harpoons. And you'll get a 1d10 to something save.
Good
or
rhyme
an
always
attack.
gets me going, so that was just the thing.
All right, Umdar, it is you. You got an Intellect Devourer in front of you who's doing okay.
Banquo, take your temp HP.
It's going okay-ish.
Thank you.
The Mind Witness next to you is not doing well at all.
Be 20.
The mind witness number 1.
Yes.
Okay. How about the intellect devour number 3? How's it looking?
They have about the same amount of hit points. One of them is a much smaller percentage of a much larger hole at one point.
Okay, perfectly unclear way to answer the question. Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to the show, homie. I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
So there's going to be one round of punches against the intellect devourer to start. A 25 to hit and a 17 to hit.
Yes, both of them.
And it's going to be 17 lightning damage.
Oh, nice.
Lightning. Not very frightening.
Actually, I think I screwed that up. All right, we'll see how far we can get.
That's fair.
Still standing?
Yes.
Okay. I will do the same.
Okay.
That's not the right dice. 21 to hit and 28 to hit.
Yes.
And another 17. We'll do fire damage this time.
And like an octopus fresh out of the water, excuse me, and onto the grill, you're going to hear it sizzle. It's going to kind of shrivel up amongst itself. And as it does, I'm going to need... Nope, just you. I'm going to need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, shit.
Probably not enough. Yeah, 15.
You are going to get it done. You're going to take 4 psychic damage as it seeks retribution for you ceasing its existence. And as it sizzles and blows up and crushes Umdar's mind, Illithrax will have its tribute. As it ceases to be.
That will be it for Umdar's turn.
Okay. Gib, it is you.
Gib, yeah. All right. So Gib is going to move up 30 feet and seeing how his party is struggling with some thoughts on this one. He's not going to directly engage because he's like, I'm not going to do that. But what he is going to do is conjure a celestial.
Okay.
So he's going to drop down on one knee, start praying. He's never done this before, so hopefully it works out. But he is going to, he's going to conjure a celestial. So it's a level 7. Okay, so I choose a winged lion. If that's all good with you. Because it's going to be challenge rating 4 or below.
Sure. I mean, go nuts. I don't have,
Yeah,
I
man.
literally do not have a preference.
All right, yeah. Cool. So, do I roll initiative for this dude, or does he get like an attack on my turn?
It's usually on your turn, yeah?
Okay. But it does...
It'll say it in the spell.
No, I think
If
I
it's a
actually have to-
conjure,
roll
it's usually
roll
Yeah.
initiative for the celestial. Okay.
Yes, if it's conjure, it's usually they get their own. If it's summon,
Yeah,
it's usually
gotcha.
right
All
up
right, so I'll
yours.
roll initiative for it. So it's got a 20.
Okay. You're
How
going to
big
go
is
after
it?
Banquo.
Large.
The large, yeah. So, but I'm gonna stick them between me and the dudes.
Adorable.
Great. I agree with whoever picked Peppermint as the name is gonna win the night. Yeah. So let me know if I need to roll a D100.
You do not, actually.
Okay, but I am gonna bonus action.
Okay.
As well. And I'm gonna spiritual weapon. No, I can't do 2 spells in a turn, right?
If it says you can cast it as a bonus action, then yeah.
As a bonus action, I can. Okay, then let's do that.
Well, is it a leveled spell? Because if
it's not a cantrip. It's a leveled spell, so I can't, right?
Right, because if you use your
Yeah.
bonus action to cast a leveled spell, then the only other spells you can cast are cantrips.
God damn it.
Right. So I mean, I used my action to conjure the celestial.
It's
So you
backwards
cannot-
too.
Right. Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. But
It's
All right.
weird. It's
yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't work the other way around, Nick.
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Is either way you do it. If you did an action, you can't do a bonus action because you would be in violation of the rule backwards.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so it got me Gibbs excited. He did this spell for the first time, and look, a winged lion popped up.
Alrighty.
Adorable.
Yeah. Super adorbs.
All right. Yeah, that it?
Yeah.
Okay. The mind witnesses are going to move ever closer to our boy Banquo. Illithrax will have its tribute. you're going to get from number 2. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
21.
All right, you are going to succeed. Well done. I'm going to need you to make it again.
20.
Okay. God damn it. I need you to make it again. I rolled 3 ones in a row for eye raise.
27. That
Okay.
time.
That was a complete waste of my time. Well done.
Oh.
Yes.
Actually, I think it should be further back because I was still frightened from my last turn. I couldn't have moved closer to it.
Yeah. You'd have flown like over here somewhere.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Yeah. I would have had to move parallel instead of towards it, so that means I also don't have the temp HP, I think.
All right, that's going to be it for the mind witnesses. Daemion, you've got 1 intellect devourer in front of you, 1 barely hanging on behind you, and then the mind witnesses that seem to have eyes for no one other than Banquo.
Yeah, it does seem that way. In the meantime, though, I've got to deal with this little guy right next to me.
Okay.
Let's do that. And it's crit.
Okay. I'm going to assume by the math at this level that you're going to dispatch the little brainy bugger.
Probably. Let's find out. 26 damage.
Yes. So it's going to squish. You're going to get like a little bit of like a piercing headache. It's going to fade as it just kind of squishes in on itself.
All right. And I'm gonna bring the horse around over to here and have him try to stomp on this guy. See what happens.
All right.
His AC can't be that high, right?
It is not.
Good, because that was a dead average roll. 16.
12 gets it done, so yes.
Nice. Get at it, peduncle.
Squishy little brain boys.
Rolled like shit on damage, but you know what? It's fine. 7 damage.
Okay. All right, still. An aggressive squish.
Oh, right, and he has to make the DC 14 strength save or be knocked prone.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, I don't think. No, nat 1, so no.
Nice.
All right.
Prone brain monster.
All right. So it,
And you just curb stomped it.
splayed out like a deer on ice, just legs all out, can't move.
Let's see.
I like devours.
Okay, I'll use my my second swing just to hopefully finish him off, which is another crit, so I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's a rule. Let's find out. Oh, I didn't even do the damage right last time. I always forget we have special rules in this house.
You're not my real dad.
That's a 29.
Yes.
Bloop. Then I'll use the rest of Peduncle's movement to get over to these guys. Let's see. I think they're like this probably. And that's all I got.
Okay. That's it for Daemion. No more intellect devours.
Take your temp HP, Daemion.
We skipped Peppermint.
Oh no, Peppermint hasn't come up yet. Peppermint goes after you.
Oh, right, because
Yeah.
okay, Gibbon was after.
All right, so Daemion's done. No intellect devours. Banquo, it is now you, and then Peppermint goes after
All right.
We wait with
Banquo.
We
is
wait
gonna
with
fly
anticipation
forward.
for Peppermint, the party member that just arrived. Everybody's pumped for it.
Yeah, Banquo is gonna run up and make his attack roll. I accidentally rolled it earlier, but I'm not gonna let it stay. because it was a crit. All right, that'll be a 16 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, thank fuck. All right, and this is just going to be a regular old stabby stab. No, nothing special. It is with a +2 rapier, though. Hey, and it's maximum damage, so that'll be 15 magical piercing.
Okay.
On the closest one, which would be number 3. How's it looking?
It's not looking great. 4 looks worse. 2 looks pretty decent. But
they can even do to it.
They've never broken gaze like from you. They are just intent, hella staring at you, constantly repeating, Illithrax will have its tribute.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna stare them back down and dare them to make me make a save again.
Okay.
And roll a d6 for my temp HP.
Oh, right.
All right. Is that
I got
it?
distracted.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Peppermint. It is Peppermint's turn.
It is Peppermint's turn. All right, so he's gonna run up to number 4 here and do some peppermint stuff. Okay, so he gets a bite and a claw attack.
Peppermint, you're a lifesaver.
He is. All right. Does a +5, 21 hit?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so it's 2d10 +5. Where are you 10s? Okay, so that's 8 +5 is 13. On the bite, and then he gets a claw attack. And he crit failed that one.
He's just gonna slap it away with one of the tentacles.
Yeah, and he got too much in his mouth. It didn't taste great. He spit it out, and he just missed with his claw.
Hairball.
Not a fan of calamari, huh?
Yeah, no, not really.
All right. Is that it for Peppermint's turn?
That's it for Peppermint.
Umdar, it is now your turn.
But he does get
Right.
temp HP.
Umdar is going to attack,
It's 20.
but is going to make her first attack a dragon breath weapon attack.
Nice.
Fire. So, trying to see, can I do a 20-foot cone that misses all of my friends?
That
From
seems unlikely.
you could if you angled it to where you were starting from right here.
Yeah. 1,
Does the monk
2,
subclass only get cones?
3, 4. Peppermint.
So this,
Peppermint's the only way you Peppermint's gonna have to make the save.
Tim,
yeah,
you can do a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line.
yeah. I was trying to figure. I don't think I
Oh.
can do a 30-foot line that's going to hit all of them, which is why I was asking about the cone first.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, I'll do the 30-foot line and guarantee to hit 2 of them.
Okay.
And it's only a DC 16 because I'm not using a key empowered deal.
All right. 2 is going to fail. 4 is going to save.
I thought you had a belt that made it 19.
It's only when using key empowered attacks or key powers, and this doesn't use any.
Huh.
Really?
I never thought of that.
DC of your key features.
That's super weird.
So I don't know.
It's not
If it
technically a key
qualifies-
feature. That's God, I
Oh,
hate
but-
Wizards of the Coast so much.
But it still says it uses your key save.
It's your
DC.
yeah, you're right. It's still your key save.
Okay, so it is a 19.
Okay, so 2 fails, 4 fails now.
Oh, okay. Here it is. While you have no uses available, you can spend 2 key points to use this feature again. It's a key feature, my dude. You're good.
Okay. Thanks for taking a second read of it.
Yeah. So they're both going to fail now.
Okay, so it's 3d8 fire damage.
Now it's fried calamari.
So it's going to be 15 fire damage total. And then I am going to make another punch attack against number 2. 29 to hit. Or another 12 fire damage.
Okay, hold on.
Is it still up?
39. And then what was the punch? I'm sorry.
The punch was 12 more fire damage.
Okay, thank you. That's what I need. Yeah, still going.
Okay.
2 was the one in the best shape when this round started.
I'll use my bonus action to punch it again. 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 6 or 9. Nope. D8, so it's a 6. 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Still standing.
It's going to kind of crisp up and shrivel up like a slug under salt. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please. Oh, I need you to make 2 of them, actually.
You'll be making both of them with a +5.
All right, so that is a 15 on the first one. And a nat 20,
okay.
26, 31 on the second one.
Okay. You're going to take 4 psychic damage. As the mind flayers try to reach inside your skull and pull out something important to you, which you know what that's like on this channel. So they're all gone.
All right, so I got one more punch.
Okay. Get over here, you
27
fucking
to
floaty
hit.
bastard.
And it's going to do 8 damage.
Okay.
Fire.
All right.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Gib, it is you.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Don't forget to take your temp HP there, Umdar.
How much is it?
1d6 plus 15.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So
Also, for future turns, you have advantage from flanking.
all right. So Gib is going to run up to this dude and he's going to say, let me introduce you to Slune's Light. And then he's going to take a big old swing
Okay.
with the battle axe. Do I get any flanking on this? Because this dude's like kind of surrounded by a bunch of folks.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Banquo's on the other side.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Actually, at this point, it would be impossible for you not to flank.
Yeah, right. All right.
Get ready.
Okay, let's see what I can get here for the quit. I got a 16.
To hit? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So great. What is going on with my computer here? So 21 damage.
Nice.
Right? No, that doesn't make sense. How would that even work?
What'd you hit him with?
No. There's something going on with this D&D. I'm just gonna do it by hand because that did not make a damn lick of sense. Sorry, that was dumb. Oh, that is a whole 4 damage. But I am going to divine strike it as well. So 5 for an additional 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then, oh man, do I want to bonus action spiritual weapon for fun? I kind of do for fun. So I'm gonna cast.
Go ahead. I think I
Yeah.
figured out why the rolls are weird.
Okay. So I'm gonna upcast it a bit to 4th level. Okay.
Uh-oh, I'm in danger.
You're in danger? Why
We're
is
all in
it doing
danger.
this?
We're all in danger.
Okay, I'm not exactly sure. Alright, why? It says virtual tabletop not found. I don't know what that even means. So I got a
It's
7.
That's because you have Beyond 20 installed.
Oh, the extension.
Yeah,
I
if
see.
you disable
Okay,
the
I'll
extension, your dice will work.
I'll do that. Okay. I'm just gonna remove the damn thing. All right, so
You'll need
17.
that tomorrow.
Yeah. To hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. Aha, there it is. Thank you for that. So 16 damage
Okay.
with a spiritual weapon.
All right. Let's see if we're gonna get the. I turn you into potted plant. You are not. Apparently, it's only Banquo.
Me.
Daemion that one time. As you strike it from behind, its eye ever fixed on Banquo. It's gonna touch him on the shoulder as it expires. Banquo, your eyes are gonna roll back into your head, and you are gonna get visions of hurtling through the cosmos before just snapping back. The mind witness gone. Its voice, Illithrax, will have its tribute just etched in your brain. As everything kind of calms down and goes away, you can see the wizard off in the distance, exhausted. Just wipe his face. Well, I thank you for saving my life. It is very much appreciated. I don't know if you would be up for an adventure, but I could probably use people such as yourselves to get where I'm going.
Real quick, when I was hurtling through the cosmos, could I try to say something?
To
Just out loud.
No, it's gonna be like really quick, almost instantaneous of like actual elapsed time. But by your experience of it, it's gonna be for much longer than it really was to everybody else.
I mean, when I'm in the cosmos, can I try to yell out into the cosmos?
Sure.
Illithrax, I'm coming for you.
In the deep, deep voice off from the cosmos, you hear, "Your time will come. Your time will come." And then snap back.
Worth it. Sorry, just wanted to do something during that because I thought it was cool.
Dusts off. Self.
And also, I hit the ground because I was flying whenever I did that.
Yes.
But yeah.
I could use perhaps an escort home.
Where's home?
Just at the end of the plateau along the next waterfall.
Here, climb up. Are you hurt? You tired?
I've been better. I surely have. But I shall be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be okay. Kind of straightens up.
Climb up on Peppermint here, and he just pets his giant winged lion.
Lovely. I have a newfound interest in creatures and animals and the such. This is lovely. Did you make this?
It is a gift of my goddess. If you have a few minutes, I would love to talk to you about Salune.
Your Lord and Savior.
Yes. And Gib just pulls out a little pamphlet, and he's like, "Yeah, just take this. You're a wizard, right? You can read. Yeah, just."
And you can see he's just absolutely fascinated with this winged lion and like, you know, checking where the wings connect to the body and just absolutely fascinated. Never seen anything like this. It's probably being a little too aggressive with it too.
Is he looking, a little worse for wear? Or did he manage to hold them off?
Managed to hold them off. He's exhausted. The mechanic equivalent's probably out of spell slots.
Can't fix that.
Yeah. Did he mean to the north or to the east as far as the next waterfall?
Oh, just to the east. Follow along the plateau. Good. You can't miss it. It is a spectacular.
The way we're going. Good.
It is a spectacular place. You cannot miss it.
Past Byzanter?
Yes, just past that. Along the curves of the water, up the river a little bit, next to my own private waterfall. It's quite spectacular.
Yeah, well, we're going that way anyway, right? So
splendid.
Yeah.
Well, very well. Let us be off. I haven't introduced myself. I am terribly sorry. I am Theandrin the Traveler. It is a pleasure to meet you. You have come to, my demands here, and it's good to see travelers. I don't get a lot of people. People don't come to see me. I go to see them. So having you here it's very lovely. I'm sure we will make a great traveling companions as we head off. And I'd rather avoid any kind of inconvenience such as that. So if we could get going, that would be great.
Yeah, well, your impressive display of the arcane definitely drew our attention. And if I had to choose a side between a solitary wizard and a bunch of psionic tentacle creatures, it was a pretty easy choice.
Yes, they have become quite the nuisance around here of late. I'm afraid. All kinds of things from. He's gonna look up at the sky, still blotted out from clouds. Something from beyond is making its way here.
By the way, did anyone actually get hurt in that event?
A little bit.
I took damage from the monk, from
psychic damage from killing the thing. Not much.
So I think the temp HP probably soaked up most of the damage, but I can top up anybody that needs a little healing.
I'm good.
If we're going to be traveling, they might as well. I could use 14 HP to top up.
Done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm down about 30 hit points, but...
Really? You can have them back.
Here you go.
I did not think anyone got hit that hard. Please enjoy your 30 restored hit points.
Umdar was kicking ass in that fight.
Very well. I appreciate you allowing to travel with me. But like I said, so as to avoid future entanglements such as that, I would really appreciate if we could just get going. If we could just follow the cliffs along to town, and then we can go from there to my estate.
How long do the temporary hit points last?
Till next long rest.
Yeah, long rest, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What is your name, Arcane Caster?
He said it was Theandrin.
Theandrin. Okay. Oh no, I did write it in my notes. I just don't remember it in my brain. Yeah. Scholar Society.
Does this guy seem like he's hiding something? Because he definitely seems like he's in a hurry, but I feel like that could be justifiable.
Yeah. Well, how far away is they're all right next to each other, right?
What, all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything I say, it would be within earshot of Theandrin the Traveler, yeah?
Yes.
I could cast message, but I don't want to.
Or you could
Yeah.
send the lion running off into the distance.
Yeah.
I love
Um,
it. This is great.
Yeah, so
Smack
no, I
Peppermint
mean
on the
that's
haunches.
a fair point. So yeah, by all means, Peppermint will lead you, or you can lead Peppermint. And then like you're going Peppermint. And then I just want to wait for him to get out of earshot.
Okay. Peppermint's
Nice.
gonna head off slowly.
Yeah.
He's thrilled.
With the dude. Yeah, so I like turn back to my companions, or as we're walking, I kind of like hang out and said, those mages that we met yesterday, didn't they mention that their master was Theandrin the Traveler, and that he was into some like weird crap?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
It's this guy, right?
Yeah, if he's going to invite
yeah.
us into
That's
his
why I
mansion.
had his fucking name in my notes. Okay.
Yeah. We should like proceed with extreme caution, because he seems really anxious to get back to his
Yeah.
like.
You are very insightful there. Yeah.
I think that the villagers will welcome us if we're being brought by Theandrin, or I wonder how actually the locals.
Well, we're going
feel
to his
about
estate,
Theandrin.
he said, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what kind of weird shit he was up to there, and then he's like inviting us over.
Well,
This
that's
also-
one way to get in.
This also isn't the first time we've run into people with an oddly strong compulsion to return home immediately.
We can have a tea party when we get there.
Maybe
Yeah, so we're gonna overthrow a government.
Banquo got tea one time.
Little bit.
Might be tea. You got tea one time.
Sounds right.
All right. So with the correct realization and the kind of group right exactly where I would like them mentally at the end of the session, we'll go ahead and call it for the night. Like I said, I was hoping you were going to figure out. If not, I was just going to play it off and just start next week. Just matter of fact as shit. Be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to my mansion. It's going to be fucking rad.
So I meant to thank him for introducing himself, because I used up my quota of asking the DM what this person's name is.
Nope, it was important. It was coming with you. You asked or not. Plot hook. All right. So
I told her.
Our most recent episode is in the books. You saw these people play amazing characters. Behind them, they are even better people. Before we get out of here, every night we give them a chance to just tell us a little bit about themselves before we do a little channel business on my end, and then we will get the hell out of here and let you enjoy the rest of your week. Let's start with Umdar. You came in, you fought the tentacled monsters. You really in the slow chipping away format of the monk. Pretty impressive. You feeling pretty good about your success in combat as you make your way along?
Umdar is still pulling punches.
Nice.
That fire breath could have made an appearance much earlier, but she bided her time to make sure it was a real impressive display. But that trick won't stay up her sleeve much longer in future combat.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about our boy Tim.
Sure. Just hanging out, playing D&D, trying to figure out how to quit my day job.
I mean, you and me both, bro. Seriously. All right. Glad to have you, buddy. Hope you're having a good time. We'll
Having a blast. This was a great
we'll
session.
leave,
Thank you, Manny.
We'll leave you know who for last. Gib. Peppermint, always a hit to bring an animal to a party.
Yeah.
So good job there. Good job leaving the creepy wizard away from everybody.
He's in for a rude awakening because Peppermint's only around for an hour. So
And she's just going to plop on his ass.
he's going to plop on his ass, yeah.
So we've seen the wild magic table. You did not fall victim like somebody else here. So
I got duplicated. That was pretty cool.
So that was fun. Pretty harmless out of all of them. So good job there. Obviously cleric. So you get a little smashy too, if you want to. I know it's probably not ideal, but So
with all the wild magic, what can you do?
yeah, so you're gonna like it. Just go and smashy paladin or cleric for a little while, and then tell us about our boy
Yeah,
Eric.
it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, super excited to be playing this cleric. I haven't actually played a cleric in 5e, let alone like one at this level. So it's been really exciting to get to know Gib and get to know all the things that he's able to do. So it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right, Daemion, your hair fell out. It grew back in 24 hours. The least mechanical effective of the wild magic table also, but you're paladin, so you get to smash stuff as well. Not having spells is not the worst thing in the world. Daemion gonna be okay not casting the spells? Yeah, right? Or are you gonna roll you're gonna risk it sometimes?
Well, that's the thing is, like, Damien's a paladin, but he's kind of a weird one. He's a very cast heavy paladin, so now it's like he's kind of been demoted to a fighter unless he's willing to take risks, and taking risk isn't really a big part of his mantra. So it's going to be interesting to see like what situations we run into that are worth the risk.
Fair.
We'll see how that goes.
All right, and tell us a little bit about our boy Raz.
Yeah, geez, this is a big departure from some of the stuff we've seen before. We're trying some new mechanics out and some new monsters out, and you really got Nick and I thinking about, what kind of dragon are we gonna face now? I bet I know.
So, but yeah, the hex crawl and the wild magic table were just those are for me.
You don't say.
I know. Shock. It is not for your entertainment. Even though Nick being turned into a sheep twice was great.
No, I couldn't be happier about how that turned out.
That was awesome.
Twice, bro, in one session. Not a campaign, but man, like in the same session. So, very nicely done, as always, buddy. It's great to have you. All right, Banquo, it's got to be you. Turned into a sheep twice in the same session. You were feared. You got picked up and put down. You had a lot going on today. Yeah, so you're getting picked on by the mind witnesses. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah.
So how you feel kind of being the focus here, and and then tell us about our boy Nick.
Yeah, so Banquo, the character, because he keeps making it through these harrowing situations just fine, is kind of loving this because it's exciting and interesting and different than anything he's faced before. You saw at the beginning of this fight, he knew what he was getting himself into. He doesn't know what's up with his wild magic, but he wants to know. So he, getting away from his friends and then casting with reckless abandon. But by the end, he'd had a little bit too much of the wild magic, and so he decided to start doing the stabby thing.
But you got your +2 rapier. Where'd you get that from? The bar fight?
Yes, but I'm also a hexblade, so
Okay.
a stab is as effective as any martial with a maxed out stat anyway.
Okay. And tell us about our boy Nick.
Yeah, Nick is also just loving this because it's so interesting and nutty, and I've been having a lot of fun this session, seeing what kind of shenanigans we can get myself into with this wild magic table. The sheep twice was just like could not have been any better.
Yeah, that is pretty great. So I don't know the odds. I mean, somebody can do the math, but that was a lot of fun. So this is the amazing cast I have blessed myself with every Wednesday. I'm thankful to have this game, that we get to have this fun. So as always, gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who watched. Always appreciate you. You can check us out next Tuesday and Wednesday again. Tuesday, our long-term flagship political intrigue campaign, Eberron Tranquility's Betrayal. And then on Wednesday night, also 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you can join us here once again for the next episode of Dynasty of Dragons. To everybody who watched tonight, thank you very much. As always, to my players, you guys are great. I just have the blast with you. We'll see you next Tuesday or next Wednesday. As always, thanks for watching. I love Dungeons & Dragons and the people who play it. We'll see you all later. Bye!